The following video has been brought to you by me. Hey guys, it's me, Double D, with another episode of Star Fox Adventures! Last time, we made it over here to the beautiful Cape Claw, where we took care of High Top's needs by giving him the gold, and rescued the Queen Cloudrunner, who also happens to be the gatekeeper of the Cloudrunner Fortress, our next destination to find the next spellstone. As such, she opened the gate for us, so we could be able to come over there and help her out on her time of need, and also retrieve the spellstone, because that's what we're really here for. Anyway, this time, we're going to be doing just that, which means backtracking. Yeah, we're going to be doing some backtracking back to Thorntail Hollow, so I'm going to meet you guys at Thorntail Hollow. Mainly because we need to get there. And here we are, back at Thorntail Hollow, where we need to get to the Arwing for our next destination. I will say this right now, that you are going to need to do some preparations. If you have not gotten the Cloudrunner Fortress map, I would suggest you do so right now, because that will be so helpful for you for I'm stumbling on my words. For traveling among the Cloudrunners at Cloudrunner Fortress. That was pretty much the best I could put it on the spot, wow. Also, I'm trying to heal myself, but no avail. But you also don't need to get Tricky fed, because, well, you don't even need him at all in Cloudrunner Fortress, because he's racist towards Cloudrunners. He just refuses to go outright. I don't know why I'm whacking trees hoping for healing at him, but that just never meant to be. But yeah, Tricky won't be going with us in this expedition, so that means you don't have to keep him fed. With that, with the Arwing in front of us, let's go. Now, concerning Cloudrunner Fortress, you need 10 fuel cells to get to Cloudrunner Fortress. We have 36 right now, with having collected a total of 41. We are just one away of having of total fuel cells collected from having the maximum amount of fuel cells needed for the entire game. There are 75 fuel cells of them all. You don't even need that much. And I said 75 free because you can buy some from the Thorntail store infinitely. But why would you do that when not only are they out in the world for free, but they're generous enough that you only need 42 out of the 75 fuel cells to even complete the game? I don't know why I'm whacking Tricky, but yeah. Anyway, we have enough to go to Cloudrunner Fortress, so let's return to orbit and start our new mission. Also, why did you activate the pet door for Tricky when he's not even going to Cloudrunner Fortress? Yeah, he refuses to go, and yet he decided to tag along with Fox in the Arwing anyway. Fox, that deck better have holes for Tricky to breathe in, and you better give him something to do if you're going to keep him cooped up there all day. Anyway, our next stop is Cloudrunner Fortress.
Cloudrunner Fortress has been attacked by General Scales and his shop floor army. It would make an ideal base from which he could rule over the planet. Fortress stands on ground that is rich in gold and diamonds. With this wealth, Scales would become unstoppable. Find the spellstone and save the Cloudrunners. Let me out!
Flight rules 5 gold rings to open the gatekeeper's force field.
Yeah, you heard the general. 5 gold rings. We're just up in the ante for this one. Okay. Okay. Remember, and I'm sure there's not much time to talk about this, but if you press Y, you can boost, and I'm pretty sure it's X to break. Yeah, you can only do it a limited amount of time, and unfortunately, there is no visual cue as to when you would absolutely need to do any of those again. Anyway, there are mines over there, and a gold ring! Okay. That's already 2 gold rings down. I gotta get the silver rings to get back in there. Okay. Where's the other? Okay, there's one hanging around. I gotta shoot the target. No, I missed it! No! Are we seriously not going to get all the required gold rings? I believe I missed like 3 or 5 of them. There are 9 in total, so... Okay, good. The force field is now open. We can now just derp around and avoid walls. No. Well, that happen. Well, at least you see me die during an R-Wing fight. It doesn't automatically result in a game over, nor does it consume a Bafom Dad. You just continue where you left off. I don't know how it happened. Maybe it's just because I crashed into walls too many times. I don't know. There we go! I was at the end when I died back there! How? I'm not gonna be hung up on it anymore. Okay, let's go into Cloudrunner Fortress. For real this time.
This is Cloudrunner Fortress. I'll fly ahead and check if it's safe. Meet me inside.
Meet you inside. Well, how do you propose we do that? Just fly up there? We don't even have wings. And also, can I just point out something? What was the point of bringing Tricky along if he's not even coming out to help us out? Seriously. Fox, you better have some things in the cockpit to help keep Tricky safe. Or alive, because I noticed there are no holes for him to do it. Why don't you just let Tricky... Why don't you just stop being such a racist baby up to the Cloudrunners and just... Never mind. I'm probably not going to think about it that much longer. Point is, we are pretty much all on our own in Cloudrunner Fortress. Anyway, so let's go down here for our next move, because the gate is closed, which means we need some way to open it. And by some way, I mean something that's really, 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 really stupid. You want to know why? You see the switch over there? Well... Yep! We have to go through all these rings with all the flimsy physics of Fox jumping. And that's not all! We lost a few seconds just to have that cutscene play out. I don't know why time passes when there's a cutscene playing out, and furthermore, we only have 30 seconds to do this. If you fall in the water, you're done. You have to start all over. I really, 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 really hate this part whenever I go here. It's so well, wrong, to put it lightly. That was really, and I'm pretty sure I saw a gem underwater, which is inaccessible because, as far as I know, you can't dive underwater. What was the point of putting that gem there? Anyway, yeah, this is the beginning of Cloudrunner Fortress. Pretty much paints a bad memory of it. This was the first dungeon I played in when I played this as a kid for the very first time. Yeah, there is no way I'm gonna make this, because if you fall down the water just once, that is it. You are done. You may as well go back here and start all over, because you need all the 30 seconds to get through all 3 of these rings just to complete our next objective. This type of stuff can get really annoying, and it certainly isn't the last time you're gonna be experiencing it. This is just the earliest example, and probably the worst. And why wasn't it raised when I was just waiting? Never mind. Okay, and there. Well, that didn't do the trick. I guess while we're up here, I might as well highlight this little island that has gems, some staff energy gems. What is the point of it if there is nothing to use for staff energy, unless there is, and I'm just not remembering it very well. But yeah, we're going to be here for a while. Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize I had to stay on the switch completely until it gets completely pressed down. Oh, no. Yes! Okay, that was rough and totally stupid. Anyway, for beating that, we got the Fire Blaster target appearing. Yeah, I guess that is why I didn't remember it that well, because I thought that was weird, because it was weird for those gems to be there, but nah. It was there for a reason, and that was to fulfill to make sure you have enough magic to hit the Fire Blaster target. Anyway, with that, the gate of Cloudrunner Fortress is now open! With some Sharp Claw ready to beat us up. I'm just gonna do this, blah, 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 and boom. Victim number 2, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna whack you with the staff. Foot to the chest. Flip. I said, I wanted to look cool, but nah, it was just never meant to be. Oh well. Anyway, I might as well get some scarabs while I'm here, even though they're practically no use for me in well, locations like dungeons and stuff. If I could call this a dungeon, but still. In floating planets. Or floating pieces of planet. I guess that's a better way to put it. Anyway, we got ourselves a drone here, and anytime you get hit, if you get bathed in their spotlight, you will get shocked. You can't really do anything to block that. Once you're shocked, well, you're shocked. And based on the way Fox held his arm, it's painful. Anyway, there is a gate over here, but we can't really do much about that. Instead, we must go all the way down here, getting some scarabs along the way, and there's a switch over here. This will bring up the gate, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure there was more. There's a box over there, and there is a ladder. I'm going to bring out the Fire Blaster, but yeah, there's a ladder that extends all the way to the roof of the fortress. I don't remember what that contains, nor do I remember ever collecting it, if at all. I don't think I ever did collect it, now that I think about it. Anyway, let's go in.
I know it was the fox that set you free. Now where is he?
I do not know what you're talking about.
You will tell me! Where can I find the fox?
He will find you, and he will destroy you.
Stop! It's over, Scales. Leave the queen alone.
Enough! Take her away! The famous Fox McCloud! How nice of you to pay us a visit. Why don't I show you some of our hospitality?
My staff!
He didn't put much of a fight at all, Fox. You remember we had that force field? Anyway, we're locked in. And we don't even have our staff with us. Fortunately, we did put this. Looks like someone forgot to check if the blocks are pushable. A message from Slippy. Hey Fox, I can send you a disguise to fool the guards, but the prison walls are causing too much interference for a successful teleport. Perhaps what is needed is an explosive touch to crack the problem. Use a disguise to help get your staff back and escape the dungeon.
Come back when you need me.
So, Slippy says that he has a disguise for us, but unfortunately, the prison walls have too much interference, and also, the fact that the Sharp Claw continue to beat up the Queen pretty much sets the stage of how ruthless Scales is. Or at least the Sharp Claw as a whole, because they just continue to beat the Queen, even though Scales explicitly said to take her to prison. And now, rather than Scales just getting to do us, and we can't really do much about it, but yeah, to fight us ourselves, he just sends his drones, at least that's what I call them, to do the work, and send us here. And what he's planning to do with us, I have no idea. But we gotta get our staff back, and we gotta get it pronto. Anyway, this room. This was the part where it really got me stuck in my first time playing, because it was my first time playing the game. What do you have to say?
Grab your staff, but don't wake the Sharp Claw.
Really now? Don't wake the Sharp Claw. Well, this is pretty interesting, and he just pointless it yet. Really interesting, because when I was a kid playing this game, every time I would just walk slowly to the other side and not be in the sight. If you get too close to the staff, he will wake up, and, well, I would expect something to happen. However, you can run around making as much noise as you want, and he doesn't wake up at all. If you get close to him, yeah, it will trigger what's supposed to happen, but if let's say you walk quietly and, oh, I don't know, step on this little puddle over here.
What? Who's that? Gods!
Okay. That was stupid. Yeah. You can run around that area all you want as long as you do not get, get near the thing, but as soon as you step on a puddle, even if you just tip your tippy toe onto the puddle, it suddenly alerts them and suddenly wakes you up. And that cutscene is also very stupid because the staff was clearly close to Fox. He could have just easily grabbed the staff and beat up the Sharp Claw that are just going after him. And also, don't wake the Sharp Claw. By that point, when the staff is already in arm's reach, you should grab it and then take on the Sharp Claw that are just trying to beat you up to get you out of the prison. But I suppose I would just call General Scales over the air so he could probably execute Fox himself. Also, there's this box over here that for some reason Fox cannot pick up. Not that it matters, because that would make... Actually, no, that would make noise, but it wouldn't be enough to wake him up, but apparently stepping on puddles would wake him up. Actually, come to think of it... Can you do that? There are no puddles over there. No, it triggers the same cutscene. Also, I would like to point out, how have they not welded the block shut if they realized that that's how we could be able to get out in the first place? Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled escape. So, yes, you could run past this guard, no problem, as long as you do not get close to him and do not step on any puddles. It's really dumb. I don't like it now that I'm older, but whatever. Anyway, we have this fan over here, but his fan over here. However, we can't really do much about it. If we step on this, they'll activate the current that'll help us get higher, but it really won't really do much. What we want to do is take this fuel barrel down, put it down on this fan, and step on the switch. But you gotta do it quickly. And wait for it to blow up.
Hi, Fox. I've been studying the mission, and I think this will help you.
What? No ping to let us know that we got the thing? Oh well. So, our new, well, ability, which is somehow in the staff category, the Sharp Claw Disguise. Put this on, Fox becomes the skinniest Sharp Claw you can ever imagine, and for whatever reason, it consumes magic. So yeah, you are now able to walk around looking like a Sharp Claw, and because you look like a Sharp Claw, you can pretty much guess where this is going. Also, these boxes! Remember those boxes that we couldn't really do much about back when we first saw them in Ice Mountain? Well, somehow by putting on the disguise, you are now able to pick up these boxes when you couldn't before as Fox. Again, I don't get the logic of these boxes quite well. Anyway, I wonder, what happens if you step on a puddle while you're wearing the Sharp Claw disguise?
You take over. Keep eye on prisoner. Me go for break.
That was weird. That was weird. I never tried that before. Usually I got close to the guy when wearing the disguise and yeah, it activated that cutscene, but no. Stepping on a puddle also triggers that cutscene. Weird programming aside, we got that crystal staff. Don't lose it again. I can't really trust Fox to not lose it again. That was really weird. Anyway, now that we have our staff back, we can now open this thing up. These cages, and that Cloudrunner will now run outside and find out that there is nothing. While we're here, I might as well just open this up. There we go, the door is open, but we still have two cages left to open. This one contains scarabs that I probably will need in the future, and the other contains this guy. If I'm good, Grata Bug, Chief Engineer of the Fortress. Okay, that works.
To find the spellstone, you must first activate the wind lifts. This is the key to the power chamber. The power supply to the whole city is down. These wind lifts will only work if you restart the generator.
Well, that certainly was a really clear explanation as to how things work around here. This is the power room key. With it, you can access the fortress power generator. And where'd he go? Oh, he's walking over there.
Hurry! There's no time to waste! Let's get out of here!
No time to waste, huh? Well, you say this, but I decide I'm going to end the episode right here. Next time on Star Fox Adventures, we're going to be exploring more into Cloudrunner Fortress now that we have broken out of prison. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!